All right. I had a few thoughts. Oh, I know. I was going to say, of course, I had to take my sweatshirt off. It's been in the 60s and 70s. I think it's even been 80 a couple times. But just my luck, the day I can finally come back outside and start hitting again, it's in the low 50s. It's kind of like I'm getting a cruel trick played on me. Another thing with thinning also, don't know that it's good advice, but to get it thin, you gotta keep hitting it. And I don't know, I'm either gonna have to try not to teach, or I'm gonna get tired of saying 1,000 times over and over, not that I know everything, but I know myself a lot of times, you know, I start getting down to the end, I start not hitting it as hard as what I was in the beginning, or, you know, I'm afraid to hit it, but it's still the same rock that it was when I was hitting it with my big bopper. It's just, it's a lot thinner now. But it still takes just as much to remove the flake. And while I definitely don't want to break it at this point, because for me, there's a whole lot more things discouraging than Flintknapping, but getting to this point and then breaking it is definitely disappointing. I'll say it that way. So while I don't want to break it, I know that if I hope to get anything out of it, I'm going to have to keep hitting it. And that's just one part of getting things thin. But also making sure that those flakes are still going across the center line. Because if they're not going across the center, you're making a turtle. Well, I know a lot of people like turtles. I like turtles. I like land turtles. I don't like snapping turtles. I think they're kind of repulsive looking. Sort of prehistoric, disease-ridden looking. But anyway, I'm being silly. But unless it's something that you're trying to get some convexity in, gotta keep going past the center line. That didn't break it. wish both sides look like this side, because it's pretty flat, but that opposite side still got quite a hump and bend to it. That may have to go in the back side of the display case. I got a bird. Not that I have a display case. I've got a shoebox. I just put on my stuff. I leave it out for a while. I've got a table that I'll kind of display things on for a while. But then they start adding up. My wife gets tired of wiping them off, and I'll kind of put them in a shoebox. I guess it's the Charles McKinney cache under my bed. Cache. That was just going down, taking the deltas off. I think I've showed that before. You can do it. You can pressure flake it off. You can take your little bopper and knock them off. Sitting here with the indirect stick. So I just use the indirect stick to take them off. And I will have to get my bopper to clean the edge up, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. See, being timid, afraid to hit it. Gotta hit it. Those little flakes off your pan too. If you can pop them, and they'll pop up off there, pop in your eye. In the safety video, but there are some things that we need to practice while we're doing this. It's common sense safety. You only have two eyes. Some people may only have one eye. That's beside the point. You gotta protect what you have. Keep going. Well, I'll clean it off. Put a scratch all the way down with the breeder. That's just my fault. Of course, it wouldn't be anybody else's. It's just myself. Well, you guys. I know there's 2, maybe 3 that might still be watching. Who knows? Gotta keep hitting it. Keep telling yourself that. I am not afraid. It's gonna be funny when I split this thing in half here in a minute. And you'll say, you should have been afraid. I'll tell you one thing, and I don't mean to keep going on about my experience that I went through, but I'll tell you one thing I was afraid of, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was afraid I wasn't going to make it. The surgery was pretty serious surgery. I mean, they were breathing for me and everything, but the night before, I'll tell you, I cried like a baby. I mean, I thought it was going to be the last time I'd ever see my wife, my kids. My daughter, she had just gotten home from, she was in Oregon. She didn't bring me no rock back though, but anyway, she had just gotten home that night, so I hadn't seen her just because we were kind of practicing some safe distancing just because she'd been, you know, through international airports and stuff. And that was really hard, you know, just thinking, what if you never see him again? And then the morning of the surgery, when my wife, we were in the waiting room, surgery waiting room, and they called my name, and that's when it really hit me. And then I looked back at her, and I don't know, probably saying too much here. Just my thoughts. Snapping and yapping, right, Dave? First thing I ever seen when I met my wife was her eyes. She's got these electric blue eyes. And when they called my name, I got up and I looked right into those eyes, and I thought then that it could have been the last time I see those eyes. And that was kind of hard. But everything worked out. I had who I think is the most amazing, brilliant doctor, surgeon on the face of the earth. His name is Charles, which that makes it even that much better. His name is Charles Papp, Dr. Charles Papp. And, no, man, the guy was just top notch. Couldn't ask for any better. Alright, I'm done with that. Try to, not hurriedly, because I'm not getting in a hurry, but try to get this other side worked off and make it a stopping point. About took too much there. Well, that stunk. Went in and died. That took a little more than I wanted, but it was necessary. I'll tell you one other thing I'm thankful for. I may have lied when I said it was it, but I'm thankful that I have had, well, I still, well, some of it's gone, upper body strength. And I advise anyone, if you know ahead of time that you're going to have any kind of abdominal surgery, to build your upper body strength, because when I lost my core, my center core, I could not do anything. I mean, I could not get up or down. I couldn't walk. I was walking with the aid of a walker, and that was the only way I was going to get around. So there, now I'm going to stop about the health stuff. I'll get back to napping and yapping. Plus I got to finish this thing up before my wife gets home. Because I got to leave when she gets here. Alright. There's that side. There's that side somewhere. Considerably smaller. Not a lot of thinner. So I'll stop here and I'll be right back.